Welcome to Real. I'm your host, Zeke, having a very pleasant week.
And I'm his co-host, Jack, except this time I'm not here to talk smack. Now let's get this show on track.
This Reel to Reels movie is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, a classic movie that surely gets you into the holiday cheer for Christmas, along with the new year.
Universal Pictures and Imagine Entertainment invite you to experience the magic of the classic story as it comes to life like you've never seen before. In a place where the Christmas spirit is everywhere.
Have the best Christmas ever!
Well, almost everywhere.
Counting down the Christmas clock, old, young, big, small.
Blast this Christmas music! It's joyful and triumphant.
Jim Carrey is
The Grinch! I must stop this Christmas from coming!
from Universal Pictures
But what would I wear? Ho-ho!
and Imagine Entertainment.
Forgot about the reindeer. Action! Brilliant!
Mr. Grinch, I myself am having some Yuletide doubts.
Don't care.
Maybe if you can reunite with the Who's and be a part of Christmas.
Maybe if you can reunite with the Who's and be a part of Christmas.
Grow up!
If you think you know the whole story,
What if it's all just a misunderstanding?
This could change my entire outlook on life!
Really?
No.
you don't know Grinch.
This is nuts! I'm going to throw up, and then I'm gonna die!
Jim Carrey in a Ron Howard film. The Grinch.
Oh, somebody's fabulous!
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, a tale as old as time, one so sublime that it almost sounds like a rhyme. But for those who don't know, let us take you for a ride around Yuletide, tell you about a man who leaned toward the wrong side.
The Grinch, a creature coated in green fur, which caused quite a stir. Among his fellow peers, being bullied and teased caused him to be isolated, leaving the Who's joyful prance around the Christmas tree with immense glee. Seeing this during the Christmas hours would turn the Grinch's mood completely sour, as he would vow to steal the Christmas from the Who's.
This holiday season, you better watch out, because Universal Pictures and Imagine Entertainment are planning to steal Christmas. A whole new world built across 11 sound stages, more than 300 visual effect shots, 1,000 man-hours in makeup, 1 billion watts of wattage, and one Jim Carrey. All brought together for the biggest motion picture production in years.
That worked out nicely.
From Brian Grazer and Ron Howard comes Dr. Seuss's classic story, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. When Brian Grazer and Ron Howard first considered producing Dr. Seuss's classic children's tale, they knew they were taking on a formidable task.
The challenge was to be true to the Grinch as he existed in the books.
It was very important for us to remain consistent with the vision of Seuss and, more importantly, the spirit of the characters. I always saw Jim Carrey. Always.
Oh, no.
Jim Carrey brought a level of passion and total belief in the story, its entertainment value, and a sense of just the hipness of this character.
Oh, there's just so many elements you would not believe it, and I'm amazed at him and his ability to navigate that.
jury duty, blackmail, pink slip, chain letter, eviction notice, jury duty.
That story is just such a part of Christmas for me, my whole life, you know? So yeah, it was incredibly important not to screw it up.
You're the
Grinch!
Whoville is this very upbeat place. People are very busy. They're happy, but they're busy.
There are the familiar faces of Jeffrey Tambor as the mayor of Whoville and Christine Baranski as the Grinch's old flame. Acclaimed Broadway actor Bill Irwin plays Postmaster Lulu Who. Saturday Night Live's Molly Shannon is his wife, Betty Lou Who. And 6-year-old Taylor Momsen stars in her first featured role as Cindy Lou Who, the little girl who is convinced that the Grinch is not really mean, just misunderstood.
She has the nerve to go up to the Grinch's cave and knock on his door and not get scared by the traps or anything.
Taylor Momsen is a real discovery. She seems to have an innate kind of understanding of the Cindy Lou Who character.
Mr. Grinch, my name is Cindy Lou Who.
Poor Jim Carrey, oh dear, what a sight to behold in a chair covered with latex, yak fur, and the cold. For hours they glued him, each strand in its place, till he felt like the Grinch, from his head to his face.
The makeup was maddening, a true Hollywood trial, enough to erase any hint of a smile. So he sought out a teacher with grit and persistence, a former CIA pro in the art of resistance.
They taught him to cope and to breathe and sit still, to endure all the tickles, the fur, with his will. And though filming was tough as could be, he survived every day to be the Grinch on our TV.
To capture that zany old Susie cartoon, the team gathered round in a bright bustling room. Comic book artists with pencils let loose were told make it feel like a live-action Seuss.
Draw it like panels that bounce, bend, and pop, a cartoon come to life from the bottom to the top. And now, if you please, after all of this fuss, you can hear our reviews after this short message passes us.
Welcome to the video production program at Hennepin Technical College. Students have the opportunity to use industry standard equipment to create the films and podcasts of their dreams. This is our studio where we do our reel-to-reel podcast every Friday. Hennepin Tech has 2 computer labs where students can learn all the skills of editing and learn all the software as well. The studio has a green screen which allows our students to have full creative control and make whatever they want, wherever they want. Your future awaits. Start your journey at Hennepin Technical College. Before our review gets its turn in the queue, here's a tidbit of truth that's delightfully new. Sweet Max the dog, with his tail all askew, was saved from a shelter just months before crew.
Here's another fun fact that will tickle your ear. Ron Howard, the director, once donned Grinchy gear. He painted up green from his head to his toes, just to feel what his actors felt day in, day out.
Oh, Jack, what a tale. There's so much to unpack. Almost more than the Grinch had stuffed high on his back. But watching this movie, one thought made me tick. Good golly, these costumes are wonderfully slick. From the Grinch in his fur to each Who down in Whoville, it's clear this fine film gives feelings of goodwill. The props like the candy canes, the sleighs, and the Grinch, these were the props that stood out to me in a quench. But I think we can all agree that the baby was kinda cute in its own disturbing way that made everyone stay away. But with that being said, the acting was great. Jim Carrey being the Grinch, his lines were never late. Although he was supposed to be scary, Jim Carrey in his nature was just too merry, which I think he portrays well with his Lederhosen outfit. I thought he looked quite swell. This movie will always be good. Oh yes, it truly should. And now that I am no child no more, I still love it like I did before. It is very funny. A new lore was added to the original story. However, there's something that keeps me from giving it a perfect score. It's something that kept giving me an eyesore, which happens to be the goofiness from the very top. But maybe that's what it took to make this movie pop. A rating fitting for this movie, in my opinion, would be a whopping 4 out of 5 reels, as to me it seals the deal. But that's enough of my review. Let's see what my co-host Jack has to say. Give it away.
This amazing film gave me nightmares, oh my. I remember Jim Carrey chasing me, oh my, oh my. With those green fingers so long, so sly, down a hallway I ran. I could barely say hi. The art department, I think, deserves heaps of praise. Every set popped straight from the books in all ways. The Grinch's prosthetics we've talked of before, frightening but perfect, but never a bore. Jim Carrey's acting, oh what a delight. He twists, he contorts, makes comic book faces just right. That huge grin of his, oh, it stretches so wide. A sight both of fun and a little terrifying inside. The camera dutches, tilts, and spins. Sometimes it works, sometimes I grin. But the message in the second half made me cheer. The Grinch showed Christmas is more than gifts here. It's not just the shopping, the wrapping, the stores. It's coming together and loving much more. Overall, this movie is quite the appeal, so I give it, my friends, 4 out of 5 reels.
Well, that's going to be all for today, folks. Cozy up in your cloaks, because this week could be a doozy. Personally, the cold makes me woozy. But don't forget to like and subscribe, so come watch some more if you love our vibe. I was your host, and my name is Zeke, and I hope you have a blessed day and an amazing week.
Thank goodness I can stop speaking in rhymes now.
Oh, thank goodness.